All right, B383, welcome to lesson 2. I wanted to talk about your first assignment that you're going to do with your business model canvas. The first assignment is to create a list of assumptions for each of your 9 business blocks. It's a fairly simple assignment, and I just wanted to give you a broad overview, a broad stroke, so that you understand really what the expectations are, and as you watch the Udacity lectures, hopefully things will click a little bit more, okay? So I just want to emphasize that this is just broad. The specific information will come more from the Udacity lectures and the rest of the prepare material. So first of all, assumptions. Let's talk about what they are. What are they? It's a best guess. It really is. You have a business idea, and you want to try to now create a best guess or a hypothesis about each of your 9 business blocks. Okay? Your textbook goes into each of the blocks. Your textbook suggests some questions to ask for each of the blocks. That's all in the prepare material. You can the Udacity lectures also goes through some of the things to consider for each of those 9 blocks. But essentially, you're going to create assumptions, best guesses about what you think your value proposition is for your consumers. What value will they find in your new business product? You're going to make a best guess at what customer segments you think will be interested in your product, right? It's easy for us to say, well, everyone wants to buy this. No, that's not the case, right? So you got to figure out exactly who you think will buy it. You got to think about why they're going to buy it. You got to think about how they're going to buy it. You can think of some marketing initiatives for it, some assumptions there. You're going to think about potential partners that you're going to have. Okay, you're going to think about price and cost, how much you're going to sell it for, and how much it's going to cost for you to make. All of these are assumptions that you're making in week 1. Why do we do these? Because when you build these assumptions, you're going to build those very beginning. That's why we do them at the beginning. Now, what we're going to do from lessons 3 all the way through 9 when we finish this is you're going to get out of the office and you're going to test the assumptions. You're going to say, okay, is this right? I'm going to now go and interview people, 10 people a week, and find out if this is exactly what I was thinking. If not, I'm going to make a pivot. And we're going to talk pivots in another lecture. You're going to learn more about pivots this week as well. So how do you do it? How do you test how do you create your assumptions? It's simple. This week you're just going to do research. Don't just pull information out of a hat. Don't just say this, that, or the other. Do some basic research on some of this information. Some customer segment research. Make good assumptions. Don't just pull it out of your hat. Okay? Now I wanted to show you up close on what an example of an assumptions would be. It was on my other slide here. I just made it a little bit bigger. You can pause this and read these, but this is what one student submitted in a previous semester and the assumptions that they made at the very beginning of the semester regarding their business idea. Their business idea was a group dating app. And so you can look at this and just see what it looks like for them, what their assumptions look like. This is what you're going to create this week, is this list of assumptions for each of your 9 blocks.